Hey, what is up, guys? It is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today we're going to be showing you guys a really cool card trick. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is a pretty easy one, so anybody out there can go ahead and do it, but it's a really, really powerful effect, so I think you guys are going to love it. Now, like we said, we just recently ended our last giveaway where we gave away 5 pairs of AirPods. We are starting a new one. If you guys want to enter, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment something in the comment section below. Make sure you guys have your post notifications turned on. We're going to give away 1 pair of the brand new AirPod Pro that just recently came out. So if you guys want to enter, once again, we will have all the info down in the description so you guys can check it out there just in case you forget. But that is really it. We are going to be getting straight into this card trick. I want to thank you guys so much for helping us hit. I think we're at 206,000 subs now, which is really, really awesome. So thank you guys so much. Expect some more card trick tutorials to come out. We're going to try to get back into it as best as we can. Let's get into it.
All right, guys. So we're going to start out, Adam. I need you to help me. We're going to split the deck in half here. I'm going to riffle down to the deck. Just tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right there?
Yep.
Perfect. We're going to split the deck just about in half. Looks like you did a pretty good job, actually. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you. You can start out. You can mix these up if you want. After that, I want you to go through the deck. You can go through it face up or face down. Take any card. Pick it out. You don't have to choose the eight of spades, obviously. Flip it over and put it back in the deck like that, and then push it in. All right? And you're going to do that with both decks. So shuffle them. I'm going to turn around. Make sure you show the camera which card.
Wait, just one card or two?
One card.
One card, okay.
You're going to do that with both decks.
Okay.
You finished? All right.
Yep.
So, from now, I'm not even going to touch the decks here. I want you to take either half, flip it over, and I want you to shuffle the cards together. So I'm going to turn around again, and you can flip over either half. Go ahead and do that now.
And then just shuffle them together?
And yes, shuffle them together.
All right.
All right. Now, Adam, you picked out, we split the deck in half, anywhere you want. You shuffled them, right? You flipped over any card. I was turned around. I have no idea. You took over one half. You flipped it over and then shuffled those together so the cards are mixed up face up and face down. So there's no possible way I could know both of the cards that you selected. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cards. We're going to spread them out here. All right? And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to use a little bit intuition here, right? I take my finger, right? And this finger, it's special, right? It's got some special feelings. You ready for this?
I bet.
I bet? All right. Watch. If I go through the deck, I can actually get a special feeling, right? Well, right around here. This card right here. The 5 of clubs. Was that one of the cards you actually happened to select?
Sure was.
Sure it was. Now, I don't think I felt any other special feelings there with my finger, so I'm going to flip over the deck. We're going to do this one more time here. Spread out the cards here. Make sure we can get a feeling here. One more time. I'm getting a feeling right around here, actually. So, no, it's not this one. Actually getting a special feeling right there. The 4 of spades. Adam, did you select the 4 spades and 5 of clubs?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into this trick. Let's learn how to do this. So this is.
How'd you do that?
I don't know, man. So we're gonna learn how to do this. So there is a setup to this trick, and what you're gonna do is you're going to separate the cards into odds and evens. So all of these are gonna have the odds. Are gonna have the ace, 3, 5, 7, 9, jack, and king, and then obviously the odds are going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and queen. And you're going to split up the deck into those 2 halves, and that is going to be the start of your setup. So obviously, let me finish setting the piles up here. All right, now once you get your halves split up, and you guys don't need a full deck for this, but you know, you want the cards to be relatively even. So odds and evens. So you have your odds, evens, and you're gonna pick one. It doesn't matter which one you pick out. So I'm just gonna go with the evens on the bottom, and then the odds on top. Now this is basically a self-working card trick. It's just basically how you identify the cards. You're gonna be able to identify. You'll see in a bit. So you take either half, And you cannot have the deck shuffled in the beginning. So it is a setup. So you're going to need a setup for this. Once again, all the odds are in one half of the deck, and then all the evens are in the other half. And then you're going to start out just with a simple pinky break, just like that. Now, there's a few ways you can go through this, but what you're going to do is you're going to have the spectator split the deck in half. Obviously, you're going to have to do it. So what I like to do is you're going to have this pinky break right here that splits the deck in half, and you're going to riffle down through the cards. And whenever they say stop, it doesn't really matter where they say stop. You're just going to lift back here at the break, and you're going to split the deck in half like that. So no matter where they say stop, you're splitting the deck at the exact spot where the odds and evens split. So once again, there's a few ways you can do it. You guys can do whatever way you want, but right, hold the break here. You're going to riffle down through the deck. Whenever they say stop, you're just going to lift up at the pinky break, not the thumb break. All right, so you're riffling down, stop. Right, doesn't really matter. And then you're going to lift up there. Also, just important, right before you do this, make sure you say, we want to get the deck roughly in half so they don't say stop like 2 cards in, right? Because then it's going to sort of ruin the trick a little bit. So make sure you're like, stop somewhere near the center of the deck, so they actually try to stop somewhere near the center, so it makes it more realistic instead of waiting all the way till you're like at the last card or something. Then it's really unrealistic. So make sure you mention to try to get it around half way through the deck, so they go through, lift up at the break, and then you're going to have 2 piles. Now, the good thing about this is from this point on, you don't really have to touch the deck. If you want to, you can, but this part they should definitely do on their own. The second part you can do, but that's your decision if you trust your spectator or not. So what you're going to do is you can tell them to shuffle the piles individually, not together yet, so they can give it some cuts, give it an overhand shuffle. Doesn't really matter as long as they don't mix the piles up together. And then from here, make sure you do this before so they know exactly what they're doing. They can go through face up or face down, doesn't matter, and select any card. I'm just going to go with the ace. All right, select any card and then flip it over. And then from there, close the deck up like that. If they want to give it another few cuts, they can, but that's about it. So make sure they know exactly what they're doing, and they're going to do this with both piles. And make sure you go through this and you tell them exactly what to do, demonstrate it, because if they mess this part up, the entire trick is going to fail. So it's really important that they get this part of the trick right. So they go through, right? Let's just go for this one, King of Spades, right? We're going to take the King of Spades, flip it over, right? And remember, when this happens, you're going to turn around so you don't see what card they're flipping over, right? And make sure they show the friends and everyone knows what the card is. So we're going to go with the King of Spades for the tutorial, right? Then place it back down like that. Tell them, make sure they remember the card. It's important they do that too. And you're going to do the same thing with this half over here so they can start out and give it a quick little shuffle like this. They can give it a cut. Any type of shuffle they want. They're going to go through one more time. You're turned around for all of this. You're going to go through. They're going to select any card they want. They can take it out if they want, and they're going to place it face down somewhere in the middle. We're going to go with the Queen of Spades. So the King of Spades, Queen of Spades for the tutorial. And then place the deck back down, and then you can turn around. So as long as they did this part right, that's why it's really important to demonstrate it. You can say, you know, there's an easy way and there's a hard way. The easy way is if I just spread out the deck, I could tell you what card it was. But you're going to do it the hard way, right? So take either half, right? And you're going to tell them you can do this or they can do it. Doesn't really matter. You're going to have them flip it over and then shuffle the 2 halves together. It's really important that they know what they're doing here. Otherwise, the trick will mess up. If you want to, if you don't feel comfortable with your spectator, just do it yourself. But you can turn around and have them do it. Just make sure you demonstrate it. So from here, right, you're going to shuffle the cards like this, right? Like that. And you can do it multiple times as long as you don't flip any of the piles around like that and then shuffle it. You can give it a cut if you want. Whatever you guys want to do, as long as you shuffle the cards face up, face down, and as long as you don't flip them over, you can be fine. So I can riffle shuffle this a few more times if I wanted to, as many times as I want. I can give it as many cuts. But as long as I don't flip over the cards face up, face down, I'll be fine. So from here, you're going to get the deck back, and you're going to spread out the deck. And it's pretty simple what you're looking for. So we're on the even side right now, right? And because you flipped over one of the cards, all the cards here are going to be even except one card. One card's going to be odd. So you're going to go through. You can take spectator fingers. You can do your own. We're going to you wait till you feel a special feeling. But really all you're doing, you're going to go through the cards, and you're going to look for the odd card. So here, the King of Spades is the odd card. It's not because I already knew it, but every other card here is even except one card, and that's the King of Spades. take it out, show them that you knew this was one of the cards. And it's impossible because there's no way you can know what their card was because they shuffled it, they did everything, and your back was turned to them. So there's no way you could have known anything, right? You go through, right? You're like, oh, wait, there's a special card. You look for that even card because all the cards here are odd except one card, which would be the Queen of Spades, is the only even card. Take it out and show them that you magically found both of their selections. Now, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to enter the giveaway, and this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.